All right, Reese, in this video, we're going to talk about a couple of things that you can do to build upon your strengths to become a more effective and powerful hitter. And we're going to specifically focus on two things here. One is your backside leg throughout your stride, and the other one is how your hands get loaded before you swing. And I want to just begin here at the stance. And I want you to look at Griffey's back leg. Notice how his knee stays inside of his back foot. This is really important because this keeps the weight on the inside of his back leg. That's important because it helps you shift your weight more effectively when you stride. So if you look here, that knee stays inside of his foot and he's able to drive off the inside of this back leg and get to a very strong and powerful position when his front foot lands. So when he starts with his knee inside of his back foot, it makes it much easier here to direct energy and shift his weight and drive off that back leg, as you can see. Okay? You'll notice the distance between Griffey's feet when his front foot lands. Notice how wide his feet are. This is so helpful. The wider your foundation is when your front foot lands, the stronger you're going to be and the quicker you're going to be with your hands. Okay? If we look at yours right now in your stance, you'll notice at this position, your back knee is a little bit over your back foot. So your weight's kind of hanging on the outside of your back leg here. So the first tip that I have is to take this back knee and bring it inside your foot right here, because that's going to immediately help you shift your weight better. You'll see as a result of this, when you go into your stride, that knee kind of stays back here. Notice the difference in Griffey at the same position. Look how he's ready to spring forward. And then when you get to your stride, end of your stride, you can see a difference in the foundation in your swing. You don't have as wide of a foundation. You don't have as much of a leg drive. And as a result, you're going to lose a little bit of power. So a really simple fix is just to keep that knee inside your back foot throughout your stride. Next thing we're going to talk about is what your hands look like when your front foot lands. And I want to begin with Griffey here. On the right-hand side, notice the barrel of his bat. Notice how it's kind of tilted towards his head and it's upright. The knob of the bat is pointed towards the catcher. This is important for a couple of reasons. First of all, the barrel of the bat itself is going to feel lighter when it's upright like this. If you look at your bat, it's flat and it's over your back shoulder there. And that's going to put a little bit more tension on your elbow on the backside and your shoulder. So it's going to make the bat automatically feel a little bit heavier. The second reason why this is important is the barrel of the bat in this position gets you closer to the hitting zone right here. For you, because the barrel of the bat's back here, you're further from the hitting zone. So it's going to take you longer to get the barrel of the bat working up the plane of the pitch. Okay, so if we can get into this power position when our front foot lands, we're going to be much more effective. Let's look at this from a different angle. Let's pull up your catcher view here. And let's pull up Griffey's catcher view. Let's watch Griffey go ahead and get into his stride. Right there. Notice how the barrel of the bat stays inside of his body. And what I mean by inside of his body is it doesn't drift out. It doesn't go way out here. The further the barrel gets out here from your center of gravity, the slower you're going to be into the hitting zone. So everything stays nice and close to his center of gravity so that he can rotate and drive the baseball. If we look at you when your front foot lands, you're going to see right here how that barrel of the body, or the barrel of the bat, gets outside of your body. And so now, because the weight of this barrel is further from your center of gravity, you're going to be a little bit slower into the zone. You're also going to have a tendency to roll your hands over a little early because you're going to have to open up to get the head of the bat through the zone. All right? Even notice too, this is a subtle nuance, but notice how this back elbow is loaded. This is a much stronger position. You're going to get more torque from the bat as opposed to where your back elbow is right here. Not as much power, not as much torque. So if we look at this again, let's go ahead and take this back. Let's watch Griffey. Notice how he starts with the barrel of the bat upright and how you happen to start with your bat flat. A simple adjustment might be to just pick the barrel up right away. Watch him in his stride. The barrel of the bat stays tall. And there he is in his launch position. Let's go ahead and watch you. Notice how your barrel stays flat the whole time when you get into that heading position. So, if we can improve the backside knee, keep it inside your foot, improve your load position here with the barrel of the bat, I think it's going to really help you build off your swing.